Hey guys, Rachel CPR here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to you. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some fragrance empties that I have. I have an entire little container that has a bunch of fragrances that I went through. I intentionally used because they were nearing the end of the life of the perfume, and I wanted to get through them as much as I possibly could. So during the time that we've been here in the house, I didn't want them just to get old, because when fragrances get old, they tend to change their scent. And so I focused on these fragrances, and I was able to go through a lot of them. So let me know below if you go through your fragrances like this, just making sure that you are not wasting your money. And for me, I know even in the house, I like to have on a fragrance, even when I'm just walking around the house. I have some I wear in the daytime, some I wear at nighttime, and I really do love them all. I love fragrance, period. So this is going to be all about the fragrances that I emptied. So if you're still interested, please keep watching. I'm going to be going through this container. It's not too big, but it's just a lot of fragrances. And I'm going to go through each one, and I will let you know if I plan on repurchasing and whether or not I love them, and we'll go from there. So I'm not going in any particular order. I'm just going to grab and go. I'm going to start off with this Juicy Couture fragrance that I have. This is a very popular fragrance, especially with more of a young crowd. This is really a beautiful scent, very clean, very baby powder friendly. I love scents with baby powder, but my perfume palette has been changing. I have been doing things that are less baby powder and a lot more patchouli and more grown up. And of course, I'm getting older, and so that is changing the way I feel I want to represent myself by way of scent. So this one is a beautiful scent. I still have a couple of the rollerballs that I have in this scent because I loved it so much, and so I am not going to repurchase now because I already have what I need for right now. And if I get through the rollerballs and I still feel that I want to have this scent in my collection, I will repurchase because it's great. This is an older one, but it is a wonderful scent. So scent number one. And I will start off by telling you I am going to be taking the tops off of my fragrances, because when you go to, I can't remember the website right now, is it Fragrance Net or something like that? You can actually at times buy the sample or the tester size, like a really large tester size like this, but a lot of the times they won't come with a top. So just a little hint of something that I like to do is I will take my top off and I will save it so that when I purchase one at a discounted price, I mean, their prices are already discounted really nicely, but if you purchase one at a discounted price because it's a tester, it won't come with this, so you can just pop this right on when you get it. Okay, next I am going to my Michael Kors, and this one is Glam Jasmine. This is a beautiful scent. This down here it's an older scent. Most of these are older scents because, like I said, these are things that were on, I had pretty much gone through, but then they just had something in it that I needed to work through. And this one has definitely changed its scent, and what's at the bottom is not the same smell, and it's not even the same color. It wasn't originally this dark, and so I'm going to consider this one all done. But this is a beautiful scent. I love the Michael Kors items. I have quite a few of his fragrances. So this is definitely something I would repurchase if I decided, okay, I forgot about jasmine. This is a great fragrance, but I think I am trying to just grow with my scent in a different direction right now. I hope that explains it well enough. We had it. Okay, this is another Michael Kors scent. This is Michael Kors Turquoise. This I will definitely repurchase. The last time I get these at the CCO, and the CCO, the last time I went, they didn't have this size. They just had the smaller one, and I want the great big one because this is something that I can wear every single day and not have a problem. And it's just something about this fragrance that just makes me happy. And I'm spraying this. Ugh. This is fabulous. Anyway, there are a couple of squirts left in here. It does not smell the very same as it did when it was fresh, but it is still a very good fragrance. Oh, it's so good. It's like just floating through the air. This fragrance makes me happy. It does. It makes me happy. Like right now, I just feel like, oh, this is just a beautiful fragrance. I love this. This is my second bottle of this. The first one was a smaller one. I went through it really quickly. This is the second one, and I will definitely get another one. Next, we are going to go to Marc Jacobs Daisy, Oh So Fresh. And this one right here is beautiful. It's a very, very nice fragrance. This one is not an old one. There are kind of maybe 3 more squirts at the bottom. I will definitely use it, but it is, whew, this is another one. This is like walking through a field of flowers, beautiful flowers, which all flowers are beautiful, but purple, pink, yellow, beautiful flowers. That's what this one is like. And then I have another Juicy Couture fragrance, and this one is Malibu. Now these were I think these were scents that were kind of really catering, not to necessarily teenagers, but kind of like that tween stage, where that preteen era. And this is, it's a really, really, really pretty little packaging that they have. This is, it still has fragrance in it, but I haven't used it in so long that I can't imagine it smells right. I can barely smell it. And so again, this is really cute, and I know my daughter is gonna like this. I won't throw this out. This right here is like a little ring. So I know she loves neon, and this thing right here will be right up her alley. Okay, now this is another fragrance from Marc Jacobs, and this is Dot. This is Marc Jacobs Dot, and this is, I love this. This has fallen a million times. It's got all kinds of cracked things on the side, but it's, as you can see, it's a ladybug. Ladybugs are very special to me, and so this was a special fragrance. I've had it forever, and now that it's starting to look so wacko-tacko, and it doesn't smell anything like it smelled before, and so I'm going to get rid of this right here. But this is a beautiful fragrance, and if I were to see another one, I'm trying to think if I would purchase it again. This is another baby powder scented fragrance, and it's very good, but I think that I've grown past this kind of a scent. Okay, this is a heavy hitter, La Vie Est Belle. This is a beautiful fragrance. This is an Estee Lauder fragrance. If you have ever tried this, you know how incredibly beautiful. This is a very popular fragrance, and it is a very beautiful fragrance. There are just, this is fabulous. This is a classic. This I will repurchase. There is a little squirt left in there that I said that, you know, okay, when I have something special, I would just put it on. But the reality is, when you have a very small amount, don't save it, because it's almost like it goes rancid even quicker when there's just like 1 squirt left. So if you have 1 squirt, just enjoy it. So a lot of these have 1 or 2 squirts, and I'm like, oh, I'll use it when I have something special that I'm doing, and then I end up not using it. So anyway, this one right here, I will definitely repurchase. I was watching Jackie Taylor's video from here on YouTube, and she said that she got a sample of this in one of her subscription boxes, and when she went to work, she put it on, and she said that she didn't really think it was anything really special, but when she put it on and went to work, she said that it was like a hit when she went to work. It was just like something that stood out, and her coworker let her know that it was a really good thing. It messed with her chemistry well. And so she said, I went right out and I bought it. And so, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, she said that she found it, she purchased it, and then she went to Kohl's and saw it a little bit cheaper. So maybe that will be another option too, just going to Kohl's to see if their price is a little bit better. I didn't think about that, because this is a pricey one. And finally, we have, I thought I had 3 more. This is the last one. Finally, I have the Daisy Marc Jacobs Oh So Fresh, and this one is beautiful. It smells exactly the way it looks. This is a beautiful fragrance, and I really like it. I would not repurchase this one right now, because there are some other fresh scents that I really want to go to, but it's not because I don't love it. It's just that I wouldn't repurchase it right now. And I think the other thing that I've learned about my fragrances and my choices of what I purchase is you shouldn't necessarily go with the larger container. I read an article on fragrances, and the fragrances come and very elaborate packaging. Of course, it's so that the bottle doesn't break inside of the packaging, but it is also designed to hold the fragrance in its original state, like this, make it so that it continues to smell the same. You usually get packaging that will definitely block out light. You're not going to get something that's not going to block out light. And then it's cushioned, and just like usually the inside of the packaging is a little bit darker. And that's the way they are designed to block out the light and keep the perfume from going rancid. What I was doing once upon a time was actually, I had my fragrances stored on my vanity in front of the window. And that's why so many of these fragrances changed in color and scent when they really shouldn't have changed when they did, but they did. And then the other thing that I learned is that getting the smaller package is better because you get through the entire perfume before any changes happen. The only time I will really purchase the larger packages for the fragrances at this point is like if I were to go and get a turquoise, I would definitely get this nice large size because I love this fragrance, and I am an oversprayer. I like to walk into a cloud of scents, and so this is definitely something that I would overspray. I overspray and I wear it a lot, so I would not feel that this would go bad. Like this one right here, the only thing I didn't use is right down here, and so I feel like I got more than just the purchase price for that. So that's a wonderful thing to learn from my past choices and my future choices, and so that I can just continue to enjoy them and to have them represent me the way I want them to represent me. So thank you guys for joining me today. I really do appreciate your time that you shared with me, and we'll talk to you again soon, guys. Bye.